which we look at water as an element in our culture, our Hindu Sanatani culture, the way we look at water as an element, the way we also that we ought to look, and sometimes do look at some of the other elements which are tangible to us every day, which is that they have a life in whatever form they take on the surface of our earth. They do have a role to play through their motion, their cyclical motion, as much as any other way. And I think it is a violation of that understanding of water as an element in the way that we see it, that we seek to interrupt it in any way. On the other side, the need of water is such that our civilization, in its different aspects, different eras and different communities and societies, has in fact evolved very sophisticated techniques to manage water, store it and release it when and where it is needed. And we have numerous examples of this, not least from those dry areas which you mentioned. As you know, the structures like Rani Ki Vav and Chand Baudi are in fact not only water receptacles for that copious stream of water which will fall maybe once in 24, 30, 36 months and then which will capture most of it, but they are also mandirs to the element and treat it with the reverence that it should be treated. In the same way, for example, in Tamil Nadu, the system of the Eri, which is the cascading water tanks, which is a hydrological achievement that I think has few parallels in the world. And quite a few people tend to forget that the inner parts of Tamil Nadu, by which I mean the ones that are abutting or adjoining or in fact on the lower portion of the Deccan Plateau, are semi-arid zones. They are also relatively dry zones. So the Eri system in fact was able to graduate the collection and release of water in these different agroclimatic zones simply because of the genius of their planners and executors, where one tank will feed another, one tank will feed another, and so on along the basin of a river until it reaches the more fertile rice growing areas. But even then there were conditions on when water would be released, and it was only when the last tank was full that the water of the first tank far up the chain could begin to be used. So we had, what I'm trying to say is that we have approached the subject of handling an element with such care and sincerity, with such devotion, that I thought, why have we strayed from that so much as to put this one large ugly structure and interrupt the flow of a natural element?